Well, good evening. Welcome to the Yerba Buena Community Open House. I'd like to welcome all of our customers from Yerba Buena to this virtual meeting. My name is Brian Bretto. I am the External Affairs Manager for Southern California at California American Water. And I have a number of colleagues here that are going to take us through some presentation and some slides that will hopefully provide all of our new customers with some very pertinent and timely information about California American Water, about their billing, about conservation programs and educational opportunities. But more importantly, we're just here to answer any and all of your questions. So I want to say again, welcome. We're very, very happy to be your water provider, and we're looking forward to continuing to provide service to our new customers from Yerba Buena for many, many years to come. So with that, what I'll do is we'll start the presentation, and I'll go through the first slide. This evening, as I mentioned, we're going to cover a number of different topics. Our first topic will be California American Water team, who they are, a makeup of our Ventura District team members, and then some of the directors of our Southern California District. Share a little bit of information about California American Water, give you a high-level overview of the acquisition of the Yerba Buena Water Company, talk about your new bill, and then our customer service advocacy team will take you through the benefits of our customer service programs, talk about My Water, talk about how logging in and paying your bill, and then we'll close with our conservation tools and some customer assistance. So the one thing I will say is, as you can see on the screen here on the top right of the presentation, during this meeting, we do have an opportunity for people to call in and speak with somebody from our customer advocacy team. That number is on the top right. As you can see, it's 619-446-5520. So any of the customers that are on tonight, if they have questions and they want to talk to one of our customer advocacy team members, please dial that number, and they're happy to answer any questions that you may have. So next slide, your California American Water team. This slide is a breakdown of our of our Ventura District and senior leadership or directors of the Southern District. As you can see, our Director of Operations is Jessica Taylor, and she works out of our Rosemead Operations Center, which is in Los Angeles. The Ventura District Operations Senior Leadership Team is Jennifer Williams, who is our Operations Manager. Henry Molina is our Senior Supervisor of Operations. Manny Barajas is our Second Senior Supervisor of Operations. And then Jenny Sepulveda is our customer service rep in the Ventura District. They work out of our Operations Center, which is located in Newberry Park. And then you'll hear later this evening from Beatrice Garza, who is our Senior Supervisor of Customer Advocacy. She'll take us through the customer advocacy slides. And then Wendy Aikman, who is our Southern Regional Lead technician for water conservation, will take us through our conservation programs and some of the educational opportunities that we offer to our customers. She also works out of our Newberry Park Ventura District Operations Center as well. And Kimberly McMillan is our customer advocacy senior representative. She covers the Southern District for us. She unfortunately is not here tonight, but her contact information here is for your reference as well. And then my name is Brian Bretto, as I mentioned, and here's my contact information. We'll go to the next slide about California American Water. This slide, for your reference, highlights California American Water throughout the state. And as you can see on the left-hand side, we have three very distinct districts. We have our Northern District, which comprises of communities that we serve in Sonoma County, Yolo County, Placer County, Sacramento County, and Merced County, and Madera County. Our Central District consists of Monterey County, and we do serve the entire peninsula in Monterey. And then our Southern District is comprised of three counties: Ventura County, which is where the Yerba Buena water system sits, our Los Angeles County, and then our San Diego County, which is our most southern district. We like to say that we have a very lean operation. Our employee base is a little more than 300 employees throughout the state. As you can see, we provide service to a little more than 750,000 people between Northern California and Southern California. Our annual infrastructure investments is $162 million. That was the dollars capital investments that we invested back into the systems that allows us to continue to provide safe and reliable water to our customers. And then you can see some facts here: 173 water storage facilities, a little more than 50,000 fire hydrants, and then we have more than 2,300 feet of pipe. And then our charitable contributions. This is where we create community partnerships, and we in 2024 provided nonprofits and organizations in the communities that we serve a little more than $600,000. And then one of the things that we really pride ourselves on is our water quality, where we meet or exceed state and federal standards. And as you can see here, we do about 650 tests on more than 25,000 water samples. Our next slide, which I mentioned earlier a little bit about, is community involvement. One of the great things about California American Water is there is a real commitment from our most senior leadership, our president, all the way down to all of our employees throughout the state, where we are really encouraged to have an active role in the local community, in the communities that we serve. We want to be known as good community partners. We want to be seen in the community, not just as a company where people pay their water bill every 30 days. And as you can see in 2024, not only do we make dollar contributions, financial contributions to nonprofits that are doing good work in our service areas, but our employees actually volunteer, and we really encourage our employees to go out and volunteer in the service areas that we provide, where we provide water to. The other opportunity that we have where we're able to additionally enhance our community partnerships is our parent company, American Water, has the American Water Charitable Foundation. And last year we gave a little more than $400,000 to over 200 nonprofits in the state of California. So we're really committed to this. We look forward to learning more about the Yerba Buena community, learning more about organizations where we can create community partners and partnerships. So if there are any that you're aware of or that you think that we should consider, we would love to hear from you and consider making a partnership and a financial sponsorship to those organizations in your community. Next slide. The Yerba Buena Water Company acquisition. This outlines very, very high level the timeline of California American Water's acquisition of the Yerba Buena water system. It started in July of 2024, where we entered into agreement with the Yerba Buena Water Company. And in December, a little more than a year later, California American Water completed our acquisition of the system. And on December 9th, we officially started providing water service to you, our new customers, formerly the Yerba Buena Water Company. So I believe a lot of you have a number of questions about, like, well, my bill looked a certain way with the Yerba Buena Water Company. We paid our water bill every 2 months. What is the bill going to look like? How often am I going to pay? What should I expect? And so this next section, which I will turn over to Christina Remulus, she will take us through what your water bill will look like, and then provide you with some additional information and some tips about the bills that you probably have already received. So I'll turn it over to Christina.
Hi, thanks, Brian. Yes, I'm Christina Remilius, Principal Regulatory Analyst for California American Water. On the bill here, all customers, we did send the first billing at the end of December, and the second bill, which is the first full month bill with California American Water, was sent, I believe, yesterday or today. So the billing date, those should be coming in the mail very shortly. The bill on the screen is showing that change from the bi-monthly to monthly and what the bill is going to look like with us. So on the left is a screenshot of the meter reading and usage summary part of the bill. This provides you with your meter information, including how it's measured, what size of meter you have, your meter reading dates, and the meter readings we received to come up with your total usage for that month of bill. It also, of course, as you can see, will provide you with your average gallons per day. So it kind of helps you keep track, as well as a usage summary for the entire year. Also helps you keep track of your usage. On the right of the screenshot, it shows the details of the account and the calculations of your bill. So underneath the service-related charges, as you can see with the arrow, it'll tell you the dates of your bill. It also does show the water service charge and water usage charge rate times the total usage that will be reflected on the bill. And finally, any taxes that are charged as well. The one part I did want to make sure to show specifically is that balance forward, which will include the any prior billing amount, which we also did transfer balances remaining with the Yerba Buena Water Company over to California American Water. So this balance forward on your billing statements may reflect any unpaid balances at the time of acquisition. However, any payments sent during that time will be applied to your bill here as well, and will be reflected on the next billing statement after the payment is received.
Great.
I think that's
Thank
all
you,
I had
Christina.
to go over for the bill. Sure.
Great. Thank you, Christina. The one thing that I would point out, as you can see on the right-hand, further on the right-hand side of the screen, there is a QR code. And if you use your smartphone and open up your camera and read the QR code, it will take you to our California American Water website. And there is a 2-page fact sheet that breaks down our bill much further in detail. It covers both sides of the bill and provides you definitions of some of the key pieces of our bill. So I would encourage all of our new customers to check out our fact sheet on how to read your bill. So we'll go on to our next slide. Our next section is customer service. And one of the things that I think that California American Water really works to meet customer service goals. We really pride ourselves on providing customers a great experience, access to employees, access to programs, access to making it as easy as possible to understand your bill, being able to pay your bill, being able to turn service on, turn service off. And so that's what this next section will cover. And I'll turn it over to Beatrice Garza, who is our part of our CAT team, our customer advocacy team. Beatrice?
Thank you, Brian. Well, as one of the perks of being an American Water customer, you will be interacting or have the opportunity to interact with the customer advocacy team. I am the supervisor for California. And as Brian mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, you have your advocate who will work directly with you, and her name is Kimberly. And hopefully you'll get the pleasure of meeting her later on. Through this presentation, we're going to talk about how to manage your account online via the My Water app. And this will enable you to review your account from the comfort of your home and without having to call customer service and wait until you absolutely need to. Of course, there will be some times where you need to, but we'll go and review a few things that you will be able to manage through the portal itself. Using the account number on your welcome that you received in your first bill, or maybe from one of the packets that you received, you will be able to sign up for the app by logging into amwater.com, as you see here on the screen. Next slide, please. Some of the functions you'll be able to do are here on the home screen. You'll have everything visible to you, everywhere from making payments, any account actions that you may want to do, which will include account settings, maybe try to set up an installment plan if you need to, and view letters that you will get from us. There will be water usage information, service order, and service order history. And I'm going quickly through these because we're going to go into the other slides in a little more detail. Next slide, please. Can we move on to the next slide, please? Thank you. So under customer actions, you'll be able, again, to see the letter history or create a letter for yourself. That could be maybe a residence letter that you need proof of residence. Then you'll have your account settings, which are your profile settings, which will enable you to add and opt in and out of any alerts that you may get from us and how you want to get those. We have different forms of communication in the event of emergencies, or just to send you any account information that you may need, water quality information, however you want us to contact you. There's emails, there's text messages, and also phone calls. Then we also have your meter reading history, which will be come in handy later on as you develop an account history with us. You'll be able to see your different meter reads there and compare them to your bill. And of course, you will also be able to manage the account if you are a landlord. Next slide, please. Right, I believe currently you have a manually read meter, and our operations team will be working towards updating the meter into an AMI meter, which will give you the capability of viewing your usage up to 24 hours here on the portal. But for now, once you get a bill, you will be able to view the usage history here as it compares month over month and then eventually year over year. Next slide, please. There are also multiple ways that you can pay your bill. And this is the payment options screen that you'll be seeing. You can do and set up an electric check. You can do debit cards, auto pay. And if you click on cash payment, it'll help you find a location that is near you that accepts cash payments with a QR code that is on your the bottom portion, the coupon portion of your bill. Then you will be able to see the billing and payment history on that same screen or the same toggle for the payment section of My Water. Next. Oh, and print your bills from there too, if need be. Thank you, Brian. Next slide. Right. So there are several options that you can choose to pay your bill. Like I just mentioned, you can go in through My Water. You can pay online without having to log into My Water. There is a little, like it says there, the amwater.com/bill pay. And you will need your account number for that. You can also pay by phone, which is that number on the screen, and it goes directly to the IVR that will walk you through the steps that you need to pay over the phone. And then, of course, you can always mail your check to the lockbox address on the bill, and that is also listed here on the slide. Next slide, please. And finally, this is the customer service line number 888-237-1333. It's kind of catchy. I hope you remember it in case you need to contact us. We are here for you Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And you may also report emergencies online through the My Water portal. You will be able to talk to one of our representatives that will help you. If you also need help with My Water, they're there to assist you. Like I said, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I believe that's all I have. I'll pass it over to Brian.
Great. Thank you, Beatrice. That was very, very helpful, and I hope that all of our customers that are listening in tonight did find it helpful, and if they have any questions, please reach out to us. One thing that Beatrice did mention earlier that I just wanted to reinforce a little bit is that we have the ability, we have a program called Alerts OneView, and this program is very unique. It allows us to keep our customers informed about water-related emergencies, including, for example, water main breaks, boil water advisories, but more importantly, also any non-emergency events. So, for example, if we're doing a mainline project and we're replacing pipe, or if we have any planned outages, or, for example, any work that is being done in your community, we have the ability to contact you, as Beatrice had mentioned, either via email, text message, mobile phone, or a landline where we can leave you a voicemail. And so what I would love to do is really encourage our customers to provide us your contact information so that we can be in contact with you should we need to, either in a non-emergency setting or in an emergency setting. As Beatrice mentioned, please visit My Water, which is the portal that is on California American Water's website. And it's very, very easy to create a My Water account, as Beatrice went through. Once you set up your My Water account, you can go in, you click on Edit Information button or the Info button. And then the third step is you click the Change button, and then you go under Alert Settings. And in the alert settings, you can put in your mobile number, your email address, a landline, and then you also get to pick which device or which way you would like us to contact you, which is your preference. So please do this. It's very important that you do this. It only helps us to keep you informed, and it really makes it very efficient for us and our Ventura operations team to provide you with up-to-date and timely information. So next slide is a little outlines our general rate case application. And just to give people sort of a general overview of what a general rate case application is, as you may or may not know, California American Water is a regulated utility in the state of California. Our regulator is the California Public Utilities Commission, and we are required to file an application with the PUC every 3 years. And what I will do is I will turn it back over to Christina, and she will talk about the general rate case process and where we are and how that potentially would impact you as our new customers. So, Christina?
Thank you. Yes, we are currently in the cycle of a general rate case. We filed our rate case for year 2025 on July 1st of last year. As Brian mentioned, we are required to file every 3 years. The multi-year plan does help us make sure that we are able to upgrade and modernize and make sure that we can provide the infrastructure needed to make sure our water is safe and reliable, making sure those small problems as they come up don't become bigger problems that maybe are catastrophic or make customers' lives less pleasant, we'll say. So we want to make sure that we keep everything safe, reliable, and provide the best service possible. The general rate case is designed to be a 18-month-long process, with the proposed rates becoming effective for the rate case filed in 2025 would begin in 2027. As of right now and in the upcoming months and year, our customers, new customers in Yerba Buena, might be receiving notifications and notices of events in the in the public rate case. So we wanted to make sure that we addressed it and let you know that any information that we are wanting to make sure our customers have will be posted on our website on the link provided in the PowerPoint presentation.
Great. Thank you, Christina.
Of course.
We'll go on to our next slide. And our next topic is conservation. And I will turn it over to Wendy Aikman, who is our conservation specialist. Wendy?
Thank you, Brian. Yes, as Brian said, my name is Wendy Aikman. I am the Southern Region Lead Technician for Water Conservation. And what we have available for you for conservation to make sure that you're using your water efficiently, is we have free water saving devices. These are low flow, high efficiency shower heads, bathroom, kitchen sink aerators, toilet detection tablets for if you think you might have a leak. There's a number of different devices you can see here on the screen. The way we get these to you is if you call the conservation hotline, leave me a message, let me know that you're interested in the devices, then I can contact you back, get all the list of the devices that you want, and I arrange to have them delivered to you by one of our utility workers. We also have a program called our WaterWise surveys. These are really great if you want to make sure you are in tune with your water use efficiency on your property. These surveys will take a look inside your home at your faucets, your fixtures, your appliances. We check for any leaks that may be visible and the water use that they are consuming, make recommendations for any upgrades that can help you conserve water. And then on the outside, we will go through your irrigation system. And again, we're checking for any leaks or breaks or inefficiencies in your sprinklers, your irrigation lines, your valves. And we check your irrigation controller to make sure it's functioning correctly. Of course, if there's any issues, we bring them up to you, and those are up to you to make any sort of repairs, but we also do recommendations for upgrades that may help you to conserve water overall. We use these. You can utilize this by contacting me again via the hotline if you're just concerned with conserving, or if we ever have a high bill that you think might be caused by a leak, we will end up generally using these surveys to assist you in helping to pinpoint it if you just don't know what is causing it. What we have also going on right now is we have water efficient landscape and education webinars. This is a year-long program, and we have just started the program. There's some of the webinars that we've put on in the past on the slide, but we have a whole bunch of new ones that are scheduled this year, some great topics. And our next one that's coming up is called Design a Resilient California Garden. These generally are 1 hour to 1.5 hour webinars that happen in the evening time, starting at 6 o'clock on either Tuesdays or Thursdays during the week. And they are recorded, so in case you miss it, you might be able to see a recording of it to make sure that you get all the information from them. And our list of the classes with links on how to register will be on our website. Don't know if they're on there today, but they'll be on there soon in the under the conservation tab because we've just started the program. So as I said, if you have any conservation questions, be sure to drop me a call on our hotline, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And that's all for me, Brian.
Great. Thank you, Wendy. That was very helpful. And I hope our customers really take use of these free programs. I can tell you that California American Water has one of the most diverse and robust set of conservation programs and opportunities for customers for our customers across the state. Again, that conservation hotline is 619-446-5701. And I know that Wendy and her team look forward to hearing from you and you taking advantage of the programs that we offer to all of our customers. With that, I think we have concluded our presentation. And what I would love to do is, first of all, say thank you.